Welcome to The Explainer. So today we're diving headfirst into the incredibly fast-paced world of digital creation. We pulled some really brilliant insights from MPT Corvia Hub to uncover, well, exactly how modern creators are mastering AI to build their content empires. If you're focused on optimizing your learning and, your everyday workflow, you are in the exact right place. We're going to look closely at the actual mechanics behind today's digital content machine.
Okay, let's dive into this. You've definitely seen it, right? That relentless, just super fast-paced montage of blog posts, YouTube uploads, Instagram captions, and newsletters popping up from your favorite creators literally every single day. It completely begs the question, how on earth do they publish so much so quickly? Honestly, the secret isn't just grinding away at a keyboard for endless hours fueled by way too much caffeine. It's not just pure hard work. The real engine driving this massive, rapid output, it's artificial intelligence.
At its core, AI content writing isn't just about robots typing out boring, generic paragraphs. Actually, scratch that. It's more like transforming a blinking cursor into an interactive co-pilot. It generates ideas, drafts, and edits in mere seconds. It acts as this tireless digital assistant whose only job is to help you write faster and smarter. It literally takes you from a totally blank page to a highly structured article almost instantly. It's just completely changing the way we approach content creation.
Let's move to and see how this builds. If we map out the typical content lifecycle, it usually follows a very clear path, right? You've got your initial ideas, then structuring those ideas into scripts or outlines, and finally polishing everything into the actual content that gets published. And the totally fascinating part is that today, AI integrates seamlessly into every single one of these phases. You are never really working alone at any step of the journey.
Think about the very first step, brainstorming. We all know that deeply existential pain of staring at a blank page, wondering if we've somehow forgotten how to string words together. But with AI, that struggle is entirely gone. Boom. In seconds, you have an instant brainstorming partner handing you a digital mind map, loaded with fresh blog topics, full YouTube scripts, super engaging social media captions, and those incredibly catchy headlines that actually make people click. It's a real game changer. And this brilliantly illustrates the transformation, which is honestly pure magic. You go from that dreaded, empty document to a fully structured first draft with sheer lightning speed. You give it a prompt, and suddenly the cursor is just flying automatically, the progress bar fills rapidly, and what used to take, 3 hours of grueling manual typing? Yeah, that happens in the blink of an eye. It completely revolutionizes the speed at which we can generate emails, blogs, and product descriptions. The primary benefit here is pretty simple. Structured first drafts save you incredibly valuable time. Look, the AI isn't necessarily writing your final Pulitzer-winning masterpiece, okay? It's an assistant doing the heavy lifting to get those messy initial thoughts down onto the page. By taking over the tedious groundwork, it lets you skip straight to the fun part, shaping, refining, and injecting your own unique voice into the message. Now, what's really interesting about this breakdown is that the efficiency absolutely does not stop at drafting. Once the words are down, AI steps in to meticulously optimize the whole shebang. It acts as an elite editor, instantly highlighting and fixing grammar mistakes. It smooths out your sentence flow for much better readability, and it strategically weaves in vital SEO keywords so your work is structurally primed to rank higher on a Google search, which, of course, helps your content reach far more people. But before we get completely carried away by the sheer speed and efficiency of it all, there is a crucial plot twist here. AI is not perfect. It has very, very distinct limitations. If you just click generate and blindly publish whatever it spits out, you run the very real danger of pushing out factual errors, bizarre AI hallucinations, or content that just sounds incredibly robotic and, well, soulless. You absolutely have to remember to pause and critically evaluate the output. So the crucial point is exactly why you must always review and personalize everything you generate. There is a massive, highly noticeable difference between a raw, robotic AI draft and a beautifully polished, human-edited version. Think of it like this. The machine can build the house, sure, but the human editor is the one who makes it a home. You're the one injecting the soul, the personal tone, the nuance, and the true, authentic value into the material before it ever goes live. Ultimately, it all boils down to this. Human creativity plus AI equals the absolute best results. That is the ultimate mic drop takeaway here from the insights provided by MPT Corvia Hub. This technology is an amazing futuristic tool, for sure, but the human creator remains the absolute hero of this story. The AI is just a highly capable engine. You are the one successfully steering the ship.
So let's bring this all together. If you take anything away from this explainer, let it be that AI isn't here to replace writers. Let that be a massive relief. It is here to empower them as an absolutely essential tool in the modern toolkit. Instead of feeling threatened by this rapidly advancing technology, you should feel fully equipped. When you use it wisely, you simply become a more productive, faster, and much more effective version of your creative self.
We've seen how today's top creators are mastering this workflow to work much smarter, not just harder. So I'll leave you with a final, pretty provocative question. How will you use AI to empower your own writing workflow? Like, what is the very first project you are going to tackle with this digital copilot? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Now go out there, start experimenting, find your unique balance between machine efficiency and human creativity, and just watch your outputs soar.